Good day, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. We are on episode number 31. That's right, we've passed 30 episodes total. It's been quite the journey so far, and we have a little bit in store for this next episode. We need to meet some requirements on the achievements that we're trying to progress towards. And in the colony summary, I'm going to say we really want to get a couple of more of these done. So we are going to create some more non-default clothing, probably try to tame a couple of different of these animals, not animals, but critters. So we'll probably tame a pip and the shine bug. Another thing that we're always progressing towards is this super sustainable. We're gonna have to really get that completed sooner rather than later, I would say, because I want to use the other forms of power generation like coal, since we have a bunch of hatches producing it. We want to build a recreation room in this episode, so that is a part of what we're going to get into. The rest of them I'm not going to go over because we already know what you need to do. I'm just going to scroll over them right here, and you can look at them and see them as you need to. So let's get started. Let's queue up some stuff for the duplicants to do. Starting off with, let's look at the germs. So this is going down before we do anything with this area. I think it'll be really helpful to just leave it as it lie right there, right? So we're gonna touch that in a little bit. Wait, we tamed a shine bug. Hold on here. That colony summary said we did not tame a shine bug. Did we tame? But we did. Okay, it is tamed. Okay, we need to tame a pip. The pip is not tamed, just not quite yet, not quite. All right, now what do we need to do? We need to look at the germs up here. Those are going down. I think one of the other requirements I'm going to do is get this situated with one of those Wheezeworts. So that's on the list of things to do. We have okay. Let's start creating a area for all of this excess, what do you want to call it? The extra carbon dioxide to kind of fall down into, get rid of some of this chlorine. We don't want that sitting on top of the plants, because if it does, then it's going to stop it from growing. Actually, it already kind of has right here, right? I mean, partially because there's no carbon dioxide, but I want to make it easier for, we'll put that as a higher priority. I want to make that easier for them. Where is all this pumping to? It is pumping into this right now, which is good. Someone is yodeling, which is fantastic. We love hearing the yodeling. We have fried mushroom. Okay, now, while that's happening, let's start creating our recreation room. In one of the comments, I did notice someone said that the recreation morale bonus doesn't happen unless the duplicants go in and out of that room. So we are going to take advantage of that in this room by putting the recreation room in between the cold biome where the duplicants frequently go and the main drop down right here. So we're going to create a recreation room right there. Now let's see, we want some sculpting blocks right here, and then that's right, let's just make that go all the way across. No, I don't want to change that because then everything will fall. This can stay as we have it right there. And then the next step is going to be Furniture. We want... Well, we'll wait for that until all this is done, but what's the other one we wanted? We need... It is in furniture. It's the party phone line. That's right. That way, one duplicate can talk to them even though they're less than 10 feet away. I think it's great. It reminds me of the styrofoam cup and rubber band in between the other styrofoam cup where you can talk to each other through that. I don't know if anybody remembers that when they were younger, but that is kind of one of those things that reminds me of. Alright, enough of that tangent. Let's just keep going. We have some of this stuff situated. We should also add... Yes. Add some of the trim. And then, how much metal do we have? We have a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll add 1 metal block for our masterwork artist. Looks like all of the Drecos are fed. I think I want to add shipping. It won't fit all the way. That's fine. We'll just add another one, and then we want a conveyor loader. Whoa, wrong button. Conveyor loader. And then where are we going to ship it to? We're going to ship it right here. That's right. That's all we want to do. We want to ship all this phosphorite into this section. That's until we get a fertilizer farm going, which we will put down here. I'm just not going to do that right now because we don't have a way of using the natural gas, so that's why we're not doing that. We can get rid of this, deconstruct that. Okay, let's take a look at our slime germs going down. That's wonderful. We're over halfway done from what we started. How are these looking up here? Okay. They're going down on the slime lung. Quite a bit up there, but hopefully that'll go lower. We have this gas pump going. I turned it off temporarily because it wasn't working to the effectiveness I wanted it to. We need to change this. We're just gonna do 5. Because right now, this is not providing enough. I mean, it's getting closer and closer, but I just want it to fill up all of that as much as possible. Oh, the yodeling. It's wonderful to hear. Okay. One of the questions that I received in the tutorial videos was, how do I manage the heat? And I'm not going to go in depth on that from this in this episode, but I will touch on it a smidge. And when I'm running any sort of these new runs, especially the ones with the achievements, I'm not as concerned about the heat until mid-game, because because you need to get the carnivore challenge completed and other different challenges done. However, throughout the whole playthrough, you can see I consistently look through this, right? I consistently look at this overlay to see what the heat is looking like, right? And if I find that things are getting a little toasty, then I move things around. Like, for example, I probably should move the compost somewhere that isn't going to be right here, because it's honestly going to be too hot. So I should probably move them somewhere where it's going to be colder, right? So a good option would be, let's just move them into a cold biome, probably right here, for example, and then let's just remove these and then sweep up the rest of that, right? That's just one way to kind of measure what provides heat into the base. Now, if you have a SPOM and you are trying to cool the oxygen coming out of the SPOM, then my recommendation would be to use the Wheezeworts if you have them. You know, put them in a row and then send the oxygen in a loop through them. If you have a cool salt slush geyser, that is such a tongue twister. Don't try to say that. Just don't do it. Anyways, if you have this brine is a great source of heat conversion. If it's too hot, you can create some sort of radiant gas loop, like gas pipe loop, in a section of brine. And then with that, a steel aqua tuner. I'm not going to go over the aqua tuner right now, but you have to find a way to cool down the oxygen if this is not built in a cold biome. I will be providing a tutorial on heat exchange and how heat gets moved around through the base in a separate video. I just don't want to go too in-depth with it, especially since in this video we're trying to continue the run. So that's what I'm going to leave it as. Be on the lookout if you need some help with your heat. I will have a tutorial in the near future for that. So, alright, heat tangent done. Let's continue our run. What do we have going on here? We have more of the recreation building being made. Now, what would I do for a recreation building if I didn't add... I need to add some telescope print, right? We should do that, right? Yeah, I think that would be helpful. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everybody's happy except for these guys, and that's due to it being too large of a room. What we need to do is add one of these, and that'll get us to 96, and then we're going to put all these smooth hashes in here. That way the eggs get moved every single time. Honestly, what we should do is not have smooth hatches being made unless we actually need them. Let's move this, sweep up the debris. Ooh, those are industrial ingredients. Okay. We'll have to hold off on putting the oh no, we can put the plastic here. Industrial ingredient. Plastic. Boom. Now it's going there. Okay. How are these Sweetles doing? Are they hungry? They are looking for food. Okay. So let's get the sulfur out of here. Let's move it over here so that way the Sweetles will eat. We need that as much as possible because we want some grubs. Grubs are key. Let's see here. Also, we want... Do we have another one? We do have another fungal spore. Plant another one of those. So I'm not counting on the mushrooms completely being a source of food. I'm really using them to help manage the carbon dioxide. So at least in this moment, they won't be growing until carbon dioxide falls through the base. Okay, let's wrangle all of these. What am I doing? wrangle, just use that. Another tutorial video that I'm going to bring about is once you have the down the hatch completed, what's the most effective way after that to make refined metal? Is it a metal refinery versus the smooth hatches? That is going to be another video on the way, because I need to know that myself. I'm not sure exactly what is the best way after you've gotten the down the hatch completed. So we are going to do that. All right. This is great. Gene looks hungry. All right, Gene, I suppose you can take a break. Yeah, we're gonna move the water pipe in the background. It bothers me. We should also do this. Anyways, this should be the recreation room now. It is. That's just what we wanted. Actually, let's just open these for now, yeah? Yeah, open these. That way they can run in and out, no problem. Since all of our materials are pretty much going to be collected in this location. Let's uproot that one so we can build this. Let's check on our slime lung. So the radiation is getting blocked. It's really getting blocked by this stuff here. So we have a fix for that. Ready? We're gonna watch and see what happens when we do that. I know that this will shoot the materials up one, but what happens when we have a farm tile above it? Will it push it to the left or to the right? I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Yep, that pushed all that up. Alright, just moved it over to the right. And let's do this again. So I wanted to show this because this just... You're using the game mechanics to your advantage, right? You're moving stuff out of a location that they can't be and into a location you want them to be. So you can do it with both the water and you can do it with materials. This is just how I like to do it, and it works really well. Because now, when we look at the slime lung that's on the slime right here, boom, look at how fast that goes down as opposed to being in the water. It just amazes me still. Fantastic. Okay, how are the germs up here? Okay, they're going down, so we're gonna leave those alone for a minute. We needed to put a textile loom. Where are we going to put the textile loom? How about right here? There's enough room for it. There we go. This is going to allow us to make the clothing that they don't have right now. Let's cut you here, cut you here, cut you here, and cut you here. Deconstruct these. Up you go, and up you go, and up you go. Right? And then, let's cut you here. There we go. Look at the Pip! Masterpiece. What up, Pip? Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. And they're gonna grab all of this extra stuff and move it out of here. This looks great. Do we have idleness? We have idleness. Oh no. Alright. let's take a look at the germs down here. Okay, all that is done. So now we're going to do the same thing. Push all of this up here. That'll, now that we did that, it removes some of the, yeah, some of the radiation is going to hit it right on the spot now. But I'm going to make it even better. I'm going to force it over one. There we go. So now we're really controlling where the materials in this square is going. It's not going to go up. It's not going to go to the right. It has to go to the left. I think that's how it has it work. We're about to find out. Boom. Now we moved it over one. And this will allow us to have a direct radiation on the slime to get rid of the slime lung, and that's just going to make our lives so much easier. We don't have to sit here and rely on anything else. Let's go straight down. We're going to pause it for a moment, put a liquid pump. We want a sieve, which is refinement. Where are we going to put you? We are going to put you right here. So let's get that situated right there. And then once all of this is pumped out, then what we can do is use the same pipe to go up and back around. So that's kind of how I would like that to go. Sure, we'll just leave that alone. We want plumbing next. Liquid pipe. Go up. No, don't do something weird. And then we'll go up into that, and then back in down there. See? It was meant to be. We have quite a bit of food. We have enough for at least till the next cycle. Oh, we have some barbecue to be made. Let's move these down here. Now, why did these not get... Oh. Below 8. Ah, that would be why. Okay, now they'll be done right. My word. Okay, so now let's do that. You go here, and all this gets deconstructed. So now we won't have a big pipe in the background. Alright, what do we want? We want a snazzy suit. Eight snazzy suits. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge, and a pear tree. Pufflet. And then we murder the Pufflet. Sorry, Pufflet. We need your meat. Okie dokie. So now that water's moving. Good pacing. Water's going up and around. It's kind of backing up, so that's good. Let's take a look at our hydrogen. Hydrogen is backing up. Now, you know what? Let's do 25. Move it up just a smidge. Just a smidge. Let's see, is there... There's nothing else in here. So we can actually stop that from using power. This is just wasting power. Okay. We have a snazzy suit being made. How is this scales? Let's change the priority to these to a 7. Someone's gonna move that egg. 7 for you. There we go. Eggs moved. Things are groomed. Ooh, and regular Drecklet. Do we have this one set up? No, we don't need 20, we need 8. Everything is not plugged in yet. We need to put a ladder there so I can build it. There is some idleness, which is okay. And then mop. Okay, let's take a look at the germs again. Okay, we are at 3 million. Okay. This one first. See, the radiation is not good enough because it's in the water. So if we do this, this will be the last one, hopefully. May, why did you take a nap right here? Alright, now let's take a look at those germs. They should be, yeah, perfect. Because of the direct radiation, it's way better. Okay, enough of that one. How's the germs up here? Okay, we're down to 18,000, so they're slowly decreasing. We're gonna leave that alone. Critter starvation. Oh no. We must be out of sedimentary rock. So we want to do igneous rock. We are going to put 1,500 kilograms in there. Before I do that, let's actually look at the igneous rock, see how much we have. We should have a ton, because that's all over the place. Igneous rock. Yeah, I'd say we have enough. Copy, paste, and then we want to turn that off. Let's go to the stone hash and igneous rock. And we'll do 1,000. There we go. Copy settings. There we go. Now critters won't starve. We need to try wrangling these once again for the 3rd time. With all these idle dupes, you would expect some of that stuff to get done, right? Snazzy soup. Soup. Snazzy suit. Thank you very much. Everybody moves so fast. So fast. Alright. We're doing really well. Nobody's building any of this right now. That's alright. Really want this to get done so I can take this Wheezewort and use it somewhere else. Germs. See, look at that. There are no more. There's no more germs on that slime right there. Isn't that great? Okay. That's it. That's not good. Can we just, like, mop that one up? No, we can't. We'll do priority 7 on the ones on this side, and then on top. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Everything is fine. Nothing to see here. Drowning. Okay, so this looks weird. It doesn't look like there's anything here, but I think it creates kind of a weird situation when you have an airflow tile and any sort of liquid above it. So we're just gonna have them mop it up and call it a day. Alright, what is going on here? That's why. Now watch. Now all of them are gonna get moved. My gosh, Dom. Get your life together. I see something negative. Why is there not enough? Okay. Just because the building's disabled, we're just gonna get rid of it. How about that? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm not even 30 kilograms lower, and it does this to you. It yells at you. It's because of the yucky lungs, guaranteed. Because that's 30 grams more every single time, right? Okay, snazzy suits. How many do we got? We got 2 more. Frankie. There we go. No, Frankie gets that one. There we go. They're all excited. Let's get all this and move this out of the way. Snow can go back in the cold biome. Yeah. So can ice. We need to be very careful about that stuff. We don't want anything to melt in the base. Alright, let's slow down for a second. Calories kind of getting lower than we would like them to. I'm gonna... See, all this is kind of balancing out, which is what we wanted. That's chlorine in here, and that's because of all the bleach stone. We can get rid of this door. Probably dig in all of that. And then I want a regular tile there. We're almost done with this pool of water. Oh, that reminds me. We need to take care of this over here. So we will. Once we get... Look at that. There's no more slime lung. Zero slime lung. And get rid of all of that. Deconstruct that. And we are good in this biome. This biome is completely removed of slime lung. Isn't that amazing? See, it's not as daunting once you know how to handle those. It gets really difficult when you're not sure and duplicates are getting slime lung and you're not sure how to handle it. Why are we trapped? We are trapped. Save me, Tom Cruise. There we go. Alright, now that all that's done, we are going to put the other Wheezewort seed here so we can start getting rid of all these germs and simultaneously cool off the base. But that is the other reason we have all this insulated tile, to help with keeping the base free of all of this hotness. Actually, we're going to cancel that because we already know how we're doing over here. Eventually we will break this, go in this direction, tame the cool steam vent, which will be fun. Can't wait for that. We have another sulfur area. Good. Okay. Now what? We wait. We wait for a moment. They are cramped because there's an egg in here. Probably could just expand this, right? We need more room! More room! Airflow. No, we don't need airflow there. We need airflow like here. There we go. Okie dokie. That looks great. They are cramped. Why are they cramped? They're cramped because of egg. Egg 1 and 2. Move you here. We're just going to manually move these because I do not want to put them down in here. We only have 2 glossy Drecos, so I don't want that. All the smooth hatches are in here, which is great. How many of these do we have? They're cramped. Why are we cramped? We have 9 critters, including eggs. Count the eggs. There's 8. Okay, so there's an egg in here. What kind of egg is not being pulled? Smooth egg. That's what's not being pulled. There we go. Now we are cramped. Not cramped. This is a constant struggle. Because we need the food, right? We need the calories. Always need the calories. Did we tame the pip? We did tame the pip. What else do we need to do? Did we get everybody clothing? This is all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more. Okay. Good, good, good. What is next? Next is... I think we do this. Yeah. Give all of that, those liquids, somewhere else to go. See how much they go down into this tank, so to speak. Gives the duplicants something to do and they're not sitting idle for the whole time. Let's look at our plumbing. Plumbing looks good. How's this looking down here? Pretty good. Let's actually start doing that. And then you know what I want to do? I want to create a we're going to close this off. Just like that. Because this is going to become... This is going to become an Atmosuit dock area. I could just go deconstruct, do buildings, all of that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put a ladder as well, and a fire pole, all the way down to the bottom. And we can clean up the ladders later on. See? Perfect. Now I want to do this only because all the carbon dioxide is going to go down into the middle here probably. It's not going to sit in this direction because we have no airflow tiles designated. The closest one is this right here, and it'll probably push it over to the right. Even if it goes to the left, that'll be fine. Are we stuck? We are stuck. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's not good. This is why you can get in a lot of trouble if you do not pay attention. There we go. Let's just move that up real quick. All the duplicants have stuff to do now. Go, 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 go! Make it into the bathroom. Whew! Speaking of which, schedules. Schedules are good. Okay, schedules are good. Awesome. Almost done with that. So we're going to have, I think, 4 different exits out of the base. 1, 2, 3, and then probably 4-ish. Don't know where over here we will do that, but that's gonna be, I think, the best way to handle using Atmosuits. If I keep everybody up here too, then I'll just have it going outside into the atmosphere. I'll you know, the Atmosuits for out there. Oh, we have some more barbecue. Barbecue to be had. Perfect. Nobody gets stuck. Don't do it. There we go. Now we don't need this many. I'm just gonna get rid of the ones up top. All this is almost done. Just for precaution, we are going to put that there. Let's look at the germs. This was over 20 million earlier. Yeah. Now, I wonder if the pipe is actually getting germs. See, the pipe's germs are not getting taken care of. So I wonder if the bleach room is the only way to get the germs inside of the pipe? Oh no, there's none in it. Okay. Germs. That one has germs in it, that one has germs in it. The germs inside of this are not... We may have to do a chlorine bath after all. But inside of it, they are getting rid of all of the germs. So I wonder if we just give it time, if all of it will be gone. 21,290,000. We're going to pause it right there. 21 million. That is a lot of germs. We're going to write that down really quick. Pardon my pause. 21,285,468 germs. Holy Toledo, that's a lot. We got something in the printing pod. We also have free food. I mean, they're not going to be able to live either way. Choose blueprint. Blossom seeds. No questions about it. We need the food, so all these are getting... turning into what we want. More and more barbecue. Okay. Now, that needs to be that. I think we need one more of those. There we go. How much plastic do we have? We have... Let's actually just take a look at it this way instead, because it's not showing all of the plastic. 300 kilograms. Okay. Not enough yet. "27 cycles until the next activity." We should probably do something about that. I think we'll set up a tank of some kind, just dump it into the tanks, and then it'll feed these ones. Probably be the best way, I think. Okay, let's look at our germs again. We're down to 15 million in this one and 21 million in the other one. Okay, we're higher than we were before, so it's not working to the capacity that we would want in this one. So I think the only way to really have it be effective is if it's you put a germ sensor in here. Let's see, automation, germ sensor right here. Can it be? Does it have to be on top of the pipe? I think it does. Either way, we're gonna see if it cleans it all. If it doesn't, then we're gonna create a chlorine bath just for that, and then we'll have the water go out into one of these afterward. That's just kind of how I want it to work. So we will see. Let's clean that up. I want to... I'm just gonna throw all of these down here. Well, actually, let's do that. Clean those. No, don't do all of that. We just want to get rid of those. Yep, there we go. All right, everybody. You know what time it is. We're going to slow it down. We're at roughly 50-ish minutes, and I wanted to wrap up with some of the normal standard jargon here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the videos and find them helpful in many different ways. If there's something that I'm not explaining or something that you need more clarification on, please let me know. There are more tutorials coming. I have a special video that I'm going to come out with when I hit 100 subscribers. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. If you have any suggestions, also please put that in the description, or not in the description, but in the comments below. And that's it, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video.